Mentioning the word home evokes a sense of comfort and modesty. For most of us, it's not the size that matters as much as the soothe and security we feel with this place called home. Well, for those who are listed as the richest people on earth, there's more to a home than just modesty and utility. To those who ace the list of Forbes' top billionaires and the most expensive houses in the world, a home is a place where they can spend most of their fortune, afford unimaginable luxuries and flaunt their wealth. For example, if you take a quick tour inside Donald Trump's house, you'll find nearly everything in gold. Also, Bill Gates' house, where he has screens that display any desired painting, photo or artwork that cost $150,000. It seems like we human beings are fond of extremes. We either live in really small houses or we go big and fancy. These billionaire homes are architectural expression born out of extravagance and vanity. Their lavishness and exclusivity not only inspire commoners towards the riches, but also provide opportunities for experimentation with some of the most expensive and uncommon technological innovations. So, if you are new to our channel, kindly subscribe and hit the notification bell icon to get notified whenever we are dropping a new luxurious video. So let's dive in and see the top 10 most expensive houses in the world. Watch till the end. The number 1 on the list will amaze you. At number 10, we have 18 and 19 Kensington Gardens, with a price tag of $128 million. The behemoth of a house is located on Billionaires Row, which is one of the London's most prestigious areas, Kensington Gardens. The property is now owned by an Indian business magnate and billionaire Lakshmi Mittal. He is the chairman and the CEO of the world's largest steel-making company, ArcelorMittal. The house is roughly 55,000 square foot and was first built in the 19th century. It was originally 2 semi-detached houses, later being converted into a single dwelling by developer David Khalili. It has 12 bedrooms, an indoor pool, Turkish baths, and enough parking space for 20 cars. Before Mr. Mittal purchased the property, it was owned by some pretty famous and wealthy families. For example, the Rothschild, Freepoles, David Khalili, and Bernie Ecclestone. Mr. Mittal can enjoy the peace of mind knowing that his neighbors are Prince William and Kate Middleton. At number 9, we have Palazzo di Amore, with a price tag of $195 million. It is no surprise that one of the most expensive homes in the world can be found in Beverly Hills, California. Palazzo di Amore is owned by a successful real estate entrepreneur, Jeff Green, and is approximately 53,000 square feet. The Mediterranean-style villa has 12 bedrooms, 23 bathrooms, numerous swimming pools, tennis courts, waterfalls, and theaters, and also has a 27-car garage. Now, if you're into partying, then you'll be interested to know that the house also has a revolving dance floor and a ballroom, ready to bust the moves whenever you want. The house generally looks more like a holiday resort than someone's home, but we can assure you that it is one of the world's most expensive homes. At number 8, we have the Ellison Estate, with a price tag of $200 million, owned by Larry Ellison, the co-founder of Oracle and one of the world's richest men. This $200 million estate is the 8th most expensive house in the world. Due to the sheer size of the estate, 23 acres to be exact, the property holds more than one dwelling. Within the compound, you will find 10 different properties, a tea house and a bathhouse, a man-made lake, and a koi pond. Much of the design of the estate falls under Japanese influence and was modeled after a Japanese emperor's palace. And number 7 on the list is for Fairfield Pond, with a price tag of $248 million. You can't have a list of the most expensive houses in the world and not have one located in New York City. However, Fairfield Pond is the home of Ira Renner, owner of the Renner Group, a holding investment company in smelting and manufacturing. The 63-acre home comes equipped with 29 bedrooms, 39 bathrooms, a 91-foot dining room, basketball court, bowling alley, squash courts, tennis courts, and 3 swimming pools. To power the mansion, it requires a gigantic amount of electricity. Fortunately, the house comes with its very own power plant located on site. And for those of you that love your cars, Fairfield Pond has a garage that can hold somewhere in the region of 100 cars. At number 6, we have the Odeon Tower Penthouse. With an estimated value of $330 million, the Odeon Tower Penthouse is right up there with the most expensive houses in the world. For that kind of money, you'll get a 35,000 square foot apartment at the very top of one of the most expensive buildings in Monaco. The penthouse is spread out over several floors and includes its own private elevator. And if that's not enough, then how about a private water slide into a 360-degree view infinity pool? If you're a bachelor and you've got the cash, snap this one up when it comes back on the market, as it is one of the most impressive houses we've ever seen. At number 5, it is Le Palais Boulle with the price tag of $390 million. Coined the Bubble Palace, Le Palais Boulle was designed by Hungarian architect ANTILLA and was built somewhere in the region of 1975 and 1989. Its nickname comes from a series of round rooms that look out over the Mediterranean Sea. Loebach's inspiration for the design of this property came from the man's earliest dwellings. However, this dwelling has been seriously upgraded with some really nice creature comforts. For example, the property has 3 swimming pools, numerous gardens, and a 500-seat amphitheater built into the hillside grounds. The Bubble Palace is currently owned by Pierre Cardin, an Italian-born French fashion designer. The property is mainly used as a holiday home for Pierre, alongside being a spectacular venue for parties and events, such as when Dior showed its cruise collection there at an indoor and outdoor fashion show. At number 4, we have Villa Les Cedres with a price tag of $450 million. Occupying the 4th spot in our list is located in Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat, France. Estimated at $450 million, this home getting close to being worth almost $500 million. It was first built in 1830 and purchased by King Leopold II of Belgium in 1904. It was previously considered to be the most expensive house on the market back in 2017, but has been overtaken by the next 3 properties on the list. The property is set on approximately 35 acres of gardens, and its name derives from the many cedar trees located throughout its grounds. The house itself is roughly 18,000 square feet and consists of 14 bedrooms. It also has an Olympic-sized swimming pool and a large stable, big enough for 30 horses. At number 3, it is Villa Leopolda with a whopping price of $750 million. Villa Leopolda is the 3rd most expensive house in the world. The villa is owned by the widow Lily Safra of Lebanese-Brazilian banker Edmond Safra. It's located in France's Alpes Maritime departments of its Côte d'Azur region and occupies approximately 50 acres. It has 11 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms, a commercial greenhouse, helipad, outdoor kitchen, and one of the nicest swimming pools you'll ever see. The property is famous in itself, as it was the setting for Alfred Hitchcock's 1955 film To Catch a Thief. The house's name comes from its original owner, King Leopold II of Belgium, and was redesigned in 1920s by American architect Ogden Codman Jr. At number 2, we have Antilla with a price tag of $1 billion. Antilla, the 2nd most expensive house in the world, is located in Mumbai, India, and costs a whopping $1 billion. It was designed and constructed by a Chicago-based architecture firm, Perkins & Will, and hospitality design firm Hirsch Bender Associates. The property was built for Mukesh Ambani, the chairman and managing director of Reliance Industries Limited, a Fortune Global 500 company and India's richest man. The 400,000 square foot building is positioned in Mumbai's Kumbala Hill neighborhood and stands at an impressive 27 stories high. It's also been built to withstand an earthquake of magnitude 8 on the Richter scale. Inside the house, you'll find 6 floors that are purely devoted to car storage, a service station for the cars, a temple, a 50-seat movie theater, and 9 elevators. It also has a health spa, 3 helipads, a saloon, a ballroom and yoga studio, an ice cream room, and multiple cinemas. So when all that's said and done, Antilla reportedly requires a staff of at least 600 to keep things running smoothly. And finally, at number 1, we have the Buckingham Palace with a price of $2.9 $2.9 billion. Coming in at number 1 on the list and claiming the title of the most expensive house in the world is Buckingham Palace. The palace is owned by the British royal family and is one of a number of lavish properties in their portfolio. It is located in the city of Westminster, London, and comprises of 775 rooms, 78 bathrooms, 92 offices, and 19 staterooms. It's been the official residence of the monarchy since 1873. In terms of size, the palace checks in at approximately 828,000 square feet, and the garden alone is 40 acres. However, despite its impressive size and taking the title of the most expensive house in the world, it's still not the largest palace in the world. It's estimated that if the palace were to be put up for sale, it would be somewhere in the region of $2.9 billion, but it's highly unlikely it will ever happen. I hope you enjoyed the video. Kindly hit the like button and share with your friends. You can also share your opinion in the comments section and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.